Hello everybody, welcome back to East Coast Taekwondo. I have another training tip for you. Today we're going to go over the proper way to do front stands. But first, I'd like to invite everyone to please click the subscribe button below, help our channel grow. Also, don't be afraid to leave a comment below. Any questions, good or bad, I'd like to hear from you. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as well. So today we're going to go over front stance. Front stance is a very basic stance. All the stances have a place in martial arts training. There's a reason for them. Sometimes they look a little silly, and the thing to remember is you're not going to be in a stance permanently in a fighting situation. A real fight is dynamic, it's fluid, it's constantly changing, but every one of those stances at some point or another you might find yourself in. Even if you're not doing martial art like Taekwondo, stand-up style, if you're doing more of a grappling style, certain stances, if someone's trying to take you down, you find yourself going into front stances and back stances and all sorts of stances to try to base and resist that person trying to throw you off balance. That's all stance work. So we're going to go over today front stands. When you do front stands, think of two railroad tracks. When you're on two railroad tracks, one foot is forward, and the other foot is backward, but both feet, your toes are pointed straight ahead. Your back leg should be locked, and now with your toes straight and locked, your foot digs into the ground. As more force is coming towards you this way, this foot actually digs in and kind of locks in. If your foot is twisted like this, you can see I'm going to start sliding. But the minute my toes and my heels line up, from 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock, it digs in, and that gives me a strong platform to be able to resist any forward momentum coming at me. I can push, if someone's, even if they're bigger than me, pushing at me, I can resist this. My front knee is bent, leaning my body weight forward. That's why it's a front stance. My weight is going to the front, forward, and I'm digging in. My feet are about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit outside the shoulders, but you don't want to be super wide like this. And I also see a lot of people do front stance wrong because they do this. They're very narrow. You don't want to be narrow like this. You have no balance side to side. You want to be opened up, like I said, that shoulder width, a little bit outside, shoulder width apart, so you have some stability, but you have the ability to resist that forward, anything coming forward at you. If someone was in front of me and we were in a pushing match, this is very strong. And as I lean my body weight forward and I start getting some forward momentum, it's very easy to come in and step in again and be in the front stance again. I can walk forward, I can walk backwards in my front stance and still be able to resist forward motion coming at me. But front stance is not good for any motion coming side to side. That's why we have other stances, and we'll go over those in other videos. But that's front stance, so hopefully everyone will be able to see this video, be able to correct any flaws or mistakes you have in your front stance. Your hips also, I want to say, your hips are square to your opponent, to whoever you're facing. So, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Please like the video, subscribe to our channel. Please also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you're ever in the Fairfield, Connecticut area, please come down and check us out in person. I'm Casey Mazereski. Thank you for watching.